Film Festival and having the time to come and experience the festival and come here and answer your questions. I will be very brief. I'm sure you all know we are sitting in front of one of the greatest acting talents. I say this as an actor. And I was hoping to come here and enhance my capabilities as I listen to her answer your questions. So we want to make this slightly organized and slightly intelligent questions, please. Please don't ask us, talk about your role, talk about I don't know what. No, just please ask questions that will enhance anything in the reader that will read it, okay? And one final thing, I'm very proud to be sitting next to Juliet Binoche.
My pleasure is mine, dear.
Thank you.
I'm Ragda Abu Leila from Nine International. Hello and welcome. I want to ask, after your award from the Cairo International Film Festival, what's the importance or the value of this award to you?
Which award?
The award that you received last night, the honorary award that the festival has given to you.
Well, I'm not going to repeat what I said last night, right? But I can say that the pyramid that she's holding is really, I think, a beautiful symbol for actresses or actors, which is you have to have a strong base, strong, because otherwise you cannot, really give yourself in front of the camera. It's not true. You have to be, in order to be vulnerable and let, your soul open up and, be moving, you have to have a very strong body somehow inside. And a sort of a certainty, I think. At the same time, you have to have mystery inside, cavities, doors, paths, unknown places where you have to dig in. And the mystery that contains this pyramid has to be inside the actor, otherwise there's no acting. And the fact of raising inside to another level, and you can call it creation, linking the matter into the invisible, the visible and the invisible, is really what the actor do, because we always play, live with imagination, memories, sensorial worlds, spirit, and this is the invisible to me. You've got to raise it into a certain intensity so people catch what you want to say through the story and through yourself, through your body. So for me, the symbol of it is strong. It's very strong because it combines all the acting for me and any creation, for a director as well. He's got to raise into another level and linking, as I said last night, the matter into another world. So it's being here and receiving is very, very meaningful.
أشرف صادق صحفي من الأهرام ومراسل روتانا سينما. أنا بستسمع أستاذ عمرو في سؤالين. أول سؤال، الدورة دي مخصصة مصر في عيون العالم. أنا عاوز أسأل الفنانة العالمية عن مصر، شافتها إزاي لما جت؟ كان إيه الفرق بين انطباعها وبين لما جت شافتها هنا؟ السؤال الثاني، امبارح عمر الشريف قال حاجة مهمة قوي.
سؤال واحد بعد إذنك.
معلش.
لا، اختار واحد منهم.
Well, maybe the second question would be better for me, so I take it. Give it to me.
Okay. السؤال الثاني، عمر الشريف امبارح هو بيقدمها قال الحصول على الأوسكار حاجة صعبة جدا جدا جدا. جوليت بينوش ما خدتش الأوسكار بس، ده خدت سيجار وخدت أحسن ممثلة في كان. رصيدها من الجوائز يخلينا نسألها ايه السر وايه الميكانيزم اللي بتقدمه كممثلة يخليها تاخد كل الجوائز دي وكأنها تخصص حصد جوائز. بشكرها ومنورة القاهرة. شكرا.
Well, the first one is such a general question. It's difficult to answer. But in Cairo, there's a lot of cars. There are a lot of cars. I don't know how you deal with it every day. I would go to the countryside with my, you know, my taste. But, you know, that's, you know, big cities are. But I have to say that I'm waiting. Next year, I have a project of going down to Upper Egypt with some specialists of Egyptology and Copt also, as well as we have a bunch of 10 people, and we're going to do a documentary so people can relate really what the ancient Egypt is giving the best, you know, to be knowledgeable, to know about, you know, what we're missing somehow, because I think we need to go back to the origin in order to understand ourselves nowadays, really. And I didn't feel like that 20 years ago. I really feel it now, the need of going back to the origins. So that's that. And the second, yeah, the prices, I have no idea. I can't answer that because prices take you by surprise. Because I felt like an Oscar, you know, at the Oscar, they made a mistake. You know, I was so surprised. I thought, well, it's the other one supposed to have it, not me. So I think when you have a feeling of being liberated from it, it's great, because you just take it as a gift of life and not as, you know, I have to have it because I did a wonderful job. You know, it can't work like that. You know, it's just giving yourself, you know, in a film, there's a sense of sacrifice. There's a sense of, okay, I put my pudic side, you know, on this side, and I give myself because it's beyond myself. It has to, it's not me, it's through me. So there's a sense of, okay, I'm lending myself for a while, and it's not always easy. But when you forget yourself somehow, it's wonderful because you feel so liberated. So the prize somehow is contradictory to what the exercise of being an actress in front of a camera. Or, you know, it's a wink, I think. It's a great wink because when you build, you know, when you build a table, you can see the table, you can touch it, you've done it. As a film, it's all emotions. It's kind of, you know, getting into people. So people say, oh, I saw this, so I saw that. Usually it's 2 or 3 films when you've done, you know, 40 of them. You say, why only 2 films or 3 films? You know, but that's the way it is. Then it's so abstract in a way because it's so invisible somehow, even though we're very much seen. But what we feel we belong to the other people. Somehow we belong to their lives, to their feelings, to how they catch something inside them. And we're the catalyst of this possibility. But it's not about us somehow. It's about them. So that's why usually I don't take it personally when somebody hates what I've done or loves what I've done. I don't take it personally because it has to do with them. So the price is like that as well. It's the situation that brings the price somehow. But it's not, I don't take it personally. That's why I'm not frightened in a way. I was frightened to present the Oscar for the best costume. My heart beated like I've been running like crazy. As when I received it, I felt completely light and I was fine. So it's a different responsibility somehow.